Hey, assistant coach, how are you guys doing? It's me, CaniSports, and welcome to the Newcastle career mode, and welcome to builders above me, just hammering away since 8 a.m. in the morning, and me losing my freaking mind. It's a beautiful day. I hope you guys are having a good day. If you can hear the builders, I'm sorry, and I genuinely feel like he's hammering louder because I just started recording my video. I don't know. Hey, buddy, can you chill? Please? No? Okay. All in all, I hope you guys are having a great day. Welcome back to the Newcastle career mode. Welcome back to us having 52 million to spend on a center defensive midfielder in today's episode. Last episode, as you guys know, we have brought in Hermoso, which is a huge signing, which I'm extremely excited about. He signed Depay on pre-contract for the next season, which is going to be the replacement of Almiron. Almiron will move to the bench, will become a super sub for us, and then Saint-Maximin will move over to the right wing position, and Depay will be playing on the left with his great right foot with the finesse shots that he can bring in. I'm very excited to bring in Memphis Depay into Newcastle next season, which is going to be a huge signing, but up until that point, there's a lot to do. One thing I'm really disappointed with is the fact that Enis Bardi is not growing, and I don't know why. It genuinely... I don't understand why, because he has the position, he's playing well, and he just doesn't grow, and it's sad to see, but hopefully everything will settle soon enough. We're having a great team right now. Ramsdale has been playing out of his mind lately, and for that reason, we have not replaced him, and we do continue on building him up in the training sessions to make him an even better goalkeeper. But hopefully, you guys are excited about this one. If you are, please make sure to smash that like button to support the channel, to grow us even more, and help us out up until FIFA 21 to keep the momentum going. Thank you guys so much for all the support so far. Now, though, let's talk about this transfer that needs to happen. We were talking about a few options that you guys had. The options were Partey, Brozovic, Renato Sanchez, and Valverde. First of all, no one wanted Brozovic. Like, a very, very low amount of people wanted Brozovic. I went through the comments because YouTube doesn't have the poll function anymore, so this was a little bit more complicated than usual. But it was also nice to see what you guys were thinking about. So a lot of people were saying, don't buy Federico Valverde because he is like the mainstream one that everyone buys. So it seems like Federico Valverde is not going to join our team. As much as I would have liked to sign him, sadly, it is not going to be happening. But a lot of people, including this man right here in the comments, Bahadir Husseinov, says, buy Partey. He's one of the best midfielders in FIFA I've ever used. And there's a lot more comments saying Partey is an absolute beast. I don't think I've used him myself so far. At least in FIFA 20, I haven't. So I'm kind of excited to try him out. And he can genuinely be a beast next to Douglas Luiz, because Douglas Luiz likes to move forward, and then Partey would be the one sitting back and defending. So I like that combination. So for that reason, guys, Thomas Partey is the one we're going for to start off the episode. We're still on the 1st of January, and we're still building an amazing team. Now, the question is, can we afford him with the money that we have at our hand right now? So I'm going to be offering 40 million for him. I do expect them to say no, to be honest with you, but let's see what happens right here. Thomas. They accepted. 40 mil. They straight up accepted. I thought they would want more. He had a release clause of 71 mil. Huh. This is kind of off-putting now. Well, I have no idea what his rating is, but he will be a crucial first-team player. He's a beast. I wish he had the haircut that he has in that picture. It just looks so much nicer. We're going to go with a 3-year contract right here. We're going to also go with the no release clause. He only wants 58k. That's a bit scary. Look at my coach looking at him like, 58k? That's too low. I guess I'll accept for now. I'm hoping this is not a bad deal. 40 mil for Thomas Partey is a huge amount of money that we're paying right here. But his contract might be running out. If I can't quite remember right now. But boys, we have potentially brought in an absolute monster into the CDM position. Partey, hopefully, now a big part of our club. So my friends, let's take a look at the rating of our new signing. I'm hoping he's at least an 85, like 84, 83. That would be too low. I think he starts off 81, or am I mistaken? No, he starts off higher. That was like FIFA 19 numbers, wasn't it? Wait. Huh? So hold on. I just got an 86 rated Thomas Partey for 40 mil. Hey, you know what? I'll just move on with it. I'll just be happy with it. There's no reason to complain. 40 million for Thomas Partey when I had to pay so much for everyone else. That's crazy. It's probably because he's 27, but wow, I'm amazed. I'm happy with it. I'm very happy with it, but I'm still very amazed to see this. I mean, you guys weren't wrong. He looks insane. 6'1" tall. Centre mid, CDM right mid. Didn't know he can play right mid. 84 aggression, which is really good for CDMs. Interceptions is good. Vision is good. Agility is not the best. Balance is quite terrible, actually. So that is one of the key issues with him. Jumping is really good. Reactions is great. Sprint speed, not the best again, so not the fastest player. Great stamina, though. Really good stamina. Strength is looking good. Ball control is looking fire. Dribbling is looking good. His finishing is actually quite decent. Long shots is great. Shot power is great. Hey, I like it. I like it, lads. We might have just brought in one of the best players we ever bought. No, he is. He is the highest rated player we ever brought into the team. Let's go. Let's go, man. That's the highest rated player we bought so far in our career mode. Yo, I didn't realize that. That's huge. That's lovely, man. Let's go. Thomas Partey now is a part of our team, eh? Best joke ever. I'm so funny. I'm not. That was terrible. So now we actually have brought in two Atletico Madrid players without realizing. Hermoso and Partey, both from Atletico Madrid, if you guys know. So quite happy with that. Enis Bardi again in that cam position. Douglas Luiz will continue to play as our CDM. And of course, Calvin Phillips will be a huge substitute now for the team. So for me personally, who am I taking off here? Who am I taking off? It would have to be Amavi. I'm sorry, Amavi. I'm going to take you off here. You know what, Godfrey? I'm going to take you off and put Amavi in because I don't need to sub off centre-backs like ever. So Amavi makes more sense for me. Calvin Phillips is going to be a super sub now for that midfield. Definitely going to get subbed in ahead of Gibbs White. So let's do it that way. Looking forward to this now, man. We made a big choice there, a big decision, and hopefully it's going to be worth it at the end. Thomas Partey is probably the biggest name signing we have ever made. And also, there's another comment coming in from Yusuf Ahmedi, and he says, hey, Johnny, sort out Saint-Maximin's contract because he has 75 mil release clause and he's worth 60 mil. So some big clubs might try and snatch him up soon. That is very true. He actually has a release clause that is very dangerous for us. So let's make a new contract with this young man. He's currently earning 31k, which is too low for this man. So we're going to offer him 52k, 5-year contract, no release clause. There we go. That's what we like to see. So now that we have made that signing, we have 12 million left in the transfer budget with 116k on wages. I don't necessarily think we need anything, but let me just quickly take a look at this team real quick. In terms of this squad, we can take Coman off, bring on Calvin Phillips into the reserves team. I can't believe that Calvin Phillips is now going to be a part of the reserves team, by the way. That's a bit nuts to me, but he is going to be a part of it. So Calvin Phillips is going to be our CDM. Longstaff moves up into the cam position. Brahim down the left, Ömür down the right, Greenwood, Shearer. I think that is a good lineup to have. The left back position is the only position where we don't have a backup. We have Amavi, who we can put in there. So I guess right back is the only position. Yeah, we do not have a backup right back in our team for Klostermann. Let's try and make one more signing, one last one. So for that right back position, I have one guy in mind right now, and his name is Serginho Dest. Now, I don't know how much he goes for, but he's showing great potential, so we probably have to pay a lot for him. 4-star, 5'7" right back from Ajax, who can also play left back, so he would be a great all-rounder for the team. I know for a fact that he's fast, and he was someone that really impressed me when I watched Ajax a few times last year, so I want to sign this kid with the amount that we have right now. It's going to be tough, but I'm going to try my best. So let's see what we can do. 10 million with a sell-on clause of 14%. If it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Wow. Okay, so he straight up stands up and leaves. But Serginho Dest is sadly not an option. The Ajax talent is not going to join us, so I have to look for lower than that. So I've just looked through a couple of right backs that have release clauses going on for themselves. So I found two. I found Victor Gomez and Thomas Tavarez. Now, immediately, Thomas Tavares' haircut looks more interesting. 6'2" tall, while Gomez is 5'5", and he is worth 12.8 million in his release clause. That is an amount that we can potentially pay, and I think I'm just going to pay it. I think I'm just going to pay it, guys. So we're going to go for Thomas Tavares right here. We don't have anything left in terms of our budget, so why not just go for him? Thomas Tavares, I hope you're worth the money, man. If you're not, I just made a bad deal, but let's see what happens. This is potentially the last signing of this season, and the man has a great haircut. He would fit in really well into the reserves team, and he just looks like David Luiz, which basically actually isn't a good omen. By the way, Arsenal fans, how do you feel about David Luiz getting a new contract? You guys, man, you never fail to make me laugh. I love it. Arsenal is genuinely a banter club. It just is. Even Arsenal fans themselves have to admit that at this point. He wants 16k on his wages, so he's still quite a young player. He shows great potential though, so we know that this guy could potentially be a beast for our squad, and with that we have now signed another player for our team in this transfer window. Let's see him come into that right back position. Acuna now can finally rest when the reserves team is playing. There is Tavarez, 73 rated. Probably paid for his value, to be honest with you. Honestly, we might have just paid for exactly what he's worth, because some of these players are worth way too much. Yep, there you go. 12 million release clause. Values at 20 million. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, my friends. Tavarez is at 20 million. We just bought another bargain. These last two signings might have been the best ones we've made in a long time. Now though, guys, it's time for the FA Cup. Now, as you guys know, in the Carabao Cup, we have lost against Spurs. So this FA Cup is the last chance for us to win a trophy this year, because I do not believe in our team winning the Premier League title. That's basically impossible at this stage of the game. I mean, we have brought in Partey and Hermoso to strengthen our team. Who knows what's going to happen? But I do feel like that with Depay coming in next year, then we can maybe start talking about trying to go for titles. Right now, the only title that I desperately want is a trophy within England. So, FA Cup, Wolves, let's freaking do it. For this game, I'm going to sit down because I want to win, all right? I want to win. I don't want any distractions. I don't want to feel like, oh, my feet are hurting or anything. My back's hurting. No. I just want to focus on this game right here and try and get the win, boys. Also, there's a comment from Jack coming in that says the pre-contract thing is in real life too. So I asked in the last episode if teams are actually not allowed to buy players on pre-contract if they're below 23 years old. And apparently that's a thing in real life. And I had no idea that that actually was a thing. So, hey, you live and you learn. Thank you very much for that comment. I appreciate it, guys. And also, in terms of the fan objectives, you know what has changed from the last episode? Nothing. Nothing has changed. You can look at the fan objectives. They are exactly the same stage as they were in the last episode. So hopefully we can get something going in this one. Well, here we go with the new players in the team. Let's get them onto the ball just to show you guys. This is Hermoso. He's not really the thickest defender. Let's just say it that way. He looks a little bit skinny, but that means that he's going to be more agile than most players. So I'm happy with that. And here's Thomas Partey on the ball immediately. Thomas Partey. Yes, this is what I like to see. This is what I like to see. He's showing the control in midfield immediately. He's making a great run. Enis Bardi wanted to try and find him. Potentially, Thomas Partey could be scoring some long shots in the future. For now, though, we got to focus on defending and winning this game. That's the most important thing. So we have shown you the new players. Let's try and get the dub. There's some runs being made down the center. Douglas Luiz. Enis Bardi. Ben Yedder. The shot doesn't come off. Great defending. Enis. Oh, what a ball. I thought that was a foul. Let's go. We get a free kick in the 11th minute. Enis Bardi. This is a dream come true, isn't it? Come on, Enis. Oh, yellow timed. It still goes in. It still goes in. It's Enis Bardi on the free kick. Yes. This is what I like to see. He used to be a free kick god for me. And now he's scoring again. Let's go. What a start into the game in the FA Cup. That's exactly what you want to see. A beautiful free kick. A perfect free kick. Yes, I yellow timed it, but who cares? Enis Bardi, you are a goat. And by the way, the guy in the wall, his name is Enis as well. Well, my Enis is better than yours. Partey, let's move it forward, my man. Let's move it forward. Yes, I like the pace on him. I like the movement. I like the fact that he just got past that guy. Bardi, Enis, it's fouled again. No free kick given this time around. Ball inside. Partey not getting to it. Okay, Hermoso. There's a good run being made. Hermoso, show me what you got right now, man. This is all I need to see. There we go, Hermoso. Well done, man. Here they come. Great ball. Oh, that's a terrible attempt at a pass for me. I messed it up. Man, I need to learn how to pass it at the back better. That's horrible. That's just terrible, terrible defending for me. Awful way of building up the attack once we get control. I should have probably just popped it over to Saint-Maximin with an over-the-top ball. That was a bad decision to make, and it's 1-1. Wolves are back into the game. As they run down the wing, Hermoso gets the ball. Sadly, the touch isn't the best, and he gets it back again. Beautiful, Hermoso. Let's go now. Can we do something with this attack? I don't see enough movement. I do not see enough movement here. As Ben Yedder is being called to move forward a little bit more. Down the wings, we have Saint-Maximin. He will move in. He will play it. He will not get the pass in, though. Acuna. No. Wolves again. Wolves with the cross. That's a goal. Thankfully, he didn't bring it down. Hermoso and Klosterman will put enough pressure on him. Acuna on the defense. Let's go, Acuna. Let's go. We now got some space down the left-hand side. Acuna is abusing it. He has to pass it down to Douglas. Douglas. Move towards the ball, man. How the hell did that just go through? Oh, what a ball. Did it come again? And that's another shot. Another goal. Man. Right before half-time. That is horrible. We are down 2-1 against Wolves, and we could potentially get kicked out of the FA Cup in the first round that we play in. I'm not happy, man. I'm not freaking happy. What the hell? All the new signings as well in the team, and it just... Right now, the attack doesn't click. Like, I don't get any attacks going. There's no movement. There's no... Let's push forward. There's no urgency. I don't like it, man. We have more possession, but what does that mean? Nothing. So we got to make changes already. It's going to be Calvin Phillips coming in. It's also going to be Greenwood coming in for Bardi, man. I need pace. I really do. So Greenwood is going to come in right now and try and help us out. Hopefully it's going to work out. Probably have to sub off Saint-Maximin as well, even right now. So Brahim Diaz, who has 54 stamina, is he going to be able to play a full half time? I don't think he is. So we're going to wait until we sub him in later on. Greenwood. Well done. Partey. Come on. Oh, what a strike. Partey. Let's go. On his debut, he brings Newcastle back with the equaliser. Come on, lads. Beautifully done. Yes. Whew. Okay. I like it. I like it. The Newcastle fans are extremely happy about it. Beautiful build-up play. Greenwood with the assist. Partey making a run. And a solid finish inside the box. Powerful strike. It is his first goal in his first game. That's what we like to see. What a signing he could be. Greenwood needs the 1-2. He needs the 1-2. He gets it. Ah, Calvin Phillips. If only he can get that ball through, man. He's pushing forward. Hermoso, well done with the tackle. I like Hermoso so far, man. He's making great tackles. He seems to be in the right position. And Partey is such a beast moving forward, man. He just carries the ball forward with such strength and pace. It's great to see. There's another great tackle by Hermoso. And the referee does give away an offside. Wolves on the attack. Using the wings properly. I'm trying to switch players. It doesn't let me. This is not nice. This is just not nice, man. This is just not nice, man. It's the same goal again. Another deflection coming off of Ramsdale, and they just take the shot. Where's my defense, man? Where's my freaking defense? It wouldn't let me switch. It just wouldn't let me switch to the man up top. I would have easily prevented this goal from happening because I saw there was an opening in the middle to pass the ball into, and it just wouldn't let me switch, bro. I hate this so much, man. I hate when this happens. Brahim Diaz now coming in to hopefully turn things around. Come on, man. Please. Pass. Pass. Well done. Here we go. Almiron with a good run. Almiron with a great run. Almiron with a great run. Almiron, please. Almiron, please. I don't need 2 step overs. I just wanted 1. I literally just wanted 1 cut inside, shoot near post. Almiron, why? Why did you have to do that to me? Partey, looking for Almiron. Almiron still possesses that pace at this stage of the game. Almiron. Oh my God, what a tackle. What a freaking tackle. Kilman gets the foul for his team, 89th minute. It's not looking good for your boy right now. I need someone here to step up and score. It would have been Partey again. Great defensive work from Wolves. And they might have just won this game, guys. They might have just won this game. 2 minutes of extra time. We just lost this game. We just did. We just did, man. This is ridiculous. We literally just lost this game. I cannot believe this. I'm telling you, man, this team is not ready. This team is not ready. I feel like now my defense is good. My midfield is good, but my attack isn't doing enough. It just isn't doing enough. It's very disappointing. I'm extremely disappointed to lose this game. This guy, this Watt guy, has scored 2 rebounds, man. 2 freaking rebounds that they scored. There you go. Gets a rebound. Second goal as well from him. Another rebound. In that position there, before he gets that pass, I tried to switch to Calvin Phillips to move in for the tackle, for intercepting that pass, because he was running down the wing and the only 2 options that he had left were the guys in the middle. So I tried to switch over, but it just wouldn't let me switch. It just wouldn't let me switch. It kept switching me to different players. So then, by the time I finally got to switch to the right players, it was too late. And then Ramsdale makes a great save, and then my defense doesn't react quick enough, man. We have just been kicked out of the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup in back-to-back episodes. Sick. I'm just not getting those trophies. It's crazy. So now all we're left with is the Premier League, guys. We just got kicked out of 2 of the cups that I desperately wanted to win this year. And yeah, we lost them again. Last year it was the same type of situation. This year it's the same situation. So I honestly feel like we need to make some big upgrades next season. But next season, financial fair play is in place again. So we desperately have to qualify for Champions League places and then probably sell on a few players to then move on and make improvements. I'm excited about Depay joining us next season because that is going to help us big time. But in general, I'm quite disappointed seeing what has happened. I think we should have Share being sold anytime soon. Fabian Share, 16.9 million. That's totally fine with me. Actually, let's negotiate a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more for this man that has done well for us and that we want to sell on. So Fabian Share to Guardiola's team. I do want 20 mil. I do. So let's make this happen. 20 million for Fabian Share. I know he's a bit older, but he's of a decent rating. So Man City have the money. They want 17.1. How about we go with 19 mil? 19 million for Fabian Schär, no sell-on clause. I do not want a sell-on clause, mate. How about 18? I'm just trying to get anything out of this deal, really, at this point. Get out, Guardiola, man. You're for Manchester City. This season, you don't even have any financial restrictions, and you won't pay freaking 20 mil for Fabian Schär. Get out, bro. Get out of my office. With that being said, now the Crystal Palace game is coming up, and we are currently in the 6th position, guys, which is not nice. We have dropped off big time, man. We have... I don't like it. I really don't. But we do have 1 game in hand, so Crystal Palace is up next. Crystal Palace is in the 15th position, so I am kind of half expecting our team to do well enough here. I think they can carry their own weight if we go into this game. Here we go. Come on, lads. We've brought in some solid players. Our defense is better than before, and we conceded the first minute. This is crazy. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Soyuncu got injured as well. Sick. You love to see it, man. You love to freaking see it. Come on, please. Partey with the red card in his 2nd game. This is a nightmare. This is a freaking nightmare, man. What the hell? No way. No freaking way. We lost. We lost against the 15th place team in the league. Yo, Newcastle. It's not looking good right now, man. It is not looking good right now. I am not enjoying these results that we're getting lately. Another transfer offer coming in, this time from AS Monaco for Fabian Schär. We're going to try the same. We're going to go for 18 million straight away. Let's see if AS Monaco is willing to pay the money for this young man. He is from Switzerland, so I would assume he can speak French. A lot of the people in Switzerland can speak French, so I think he'd be doing fine just over there. They want to offer 17.1. All right, let's go 17.5. Let's meet up in the middle and let's make this deal happen, shall we? There we go. All right, AS Monaco. Nice. That's what I want to see. They are going to be signing Fabian Schär for 17.5, which is a good amount of money. We can definitely let him go for that price. So 17.5 is totally fine with me. If we do get the cash, we're going to go for anyone on the market that has a release clause that seems too low to me. So that is what we're going to go for to bring in some more cash into the team. And I've just realized, I just looked into the league table and I've seen that we've dropped down to the 7th position. Guys, this is not good. Like, this is really bad. This is really, really bad. We are out of the top 6. This cannot be happening. This is, yeah, Ben Yedder not doing too well. No one is doing well right now. Things need changing. We might have to change up the formation. We might have to change something, but things are not working well. And we have Liverpool coming up. Well, Schär has been sold, so we're going to focus on that. Liverpool is going to be later. Now we have the money in the club. We have 13.5 million in the budget. I would assume whoever we buy is going to get like below 50k in terms of wages. Let's go for 13.7. So let's take a look throughout the entire market and let's find whoever has a good enough release clause for us to release them and bring them into our team immediately. After searching for long and long, just now, I might have found the one. I've looked through all the big leagues. I've looked through everything, basically. And these are the ones that I have found that have a release clause on them. Imran Louza, who is at 12 million in terms of his release clause. Could be interesting. Center midfielder. We have Correa right here. Felix Correa, who is from AZ Alkmaar, who has a release clause of 9.3 million. And his transfer is currently... Hold on. Being negotiated by a different team for a loan. So that could be an interesting one. Then we have Rafa Camacho, who I think is potentially the best option for me to go for because I know that this guy has showing great potential on him. So apart from all the other two, this guy has great potential. So for that reason, guys, we're going to go for Rafa Camacho right now as the last signing of this transfer window. And he's shaking his head because he agrees with me. I am aware that he's a former Liverpool player, so I do like that as well. So let's see what we can do with this transfer. He wanted more play time, so he went over to Sporting. He would be a rotation player. Hopefully he's fine with that. Yes, he's fine with that. That is great. So we will be having him in the reserves team for sure. If he's looking good, we can let go of Brahim Diaz, basically. So that is the plan that I have in my mind. Because Brahim Diaz, as a super sub, hasn't really shown to be a beast so far. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. So Camacho can come into the team. He wants a release clause of 56 million. How about 65? How are we feeling about that? 65 mil? Nope, he wants that 56 mil. You know what? We're going to accept it for now. Just so we can negotiate the contract. 19k is what he wants. 19k is fine with me. Rafa Camacho as the last signing of this transfer window. The release clause has been triggered and Rafa Camacho is now joining Newcastle United. Let's see what his rating is. I'm excited to see if we have just brought in a good player. Brahim Diaz, no matter what his rating is, you're getting taken off the team because this man belongs to us now. Brahim Diaz will go onto the bench of the reserves team instead of Vergara. Camacho, look at his stats right now. So 5'9", right-footed. So let's switch these two around. 5'9", right-footed, 80 pace, so 81 acceleration, 85 agility, 79 sprint speed. Not the best of stamina. Ooh, that might potentially mean that I have to continue playing Brahim Diaz here. Both have terrible stamina, actually, to be fair. You know what? If we want to get results with the reserves team, I probably have to play Brahim for now. But Camacho is a really good option for us because I do know that this guy has quite high potential. So he has potential to at least 84, which is good, you know? That's really nice to see. So I know This might not seem like a big signing right now, but in the future, we can sell this guy on for a lot of money. It doesn't necessarily always have to be someone that we bring in to play. It can also be someone that we bring in to sell. So you got to keep that in mind as well. So yeah, that is potentially something that we will do. It sucks that Partey has picked up a red card. The Liverpool game is going to be a big one for us moving forward. I think Calvin Phillips can replace him pretty well. Longstaff is coming onto the team once again, but I have to admit, I'm very pleased with Partey. I'm very, very pleased to see what he can do on the pitch. He has scored a goal in his first game. He was dominating in midfield. He was strong. He was moving forward with purpose. And I'm glad that we brought him in. But in terms of the formation, we might have to change something, guys. I feel like this formation is not working with the type of players that we have in our team right now. For some reason, it is just not working. So help me out, guys, in the comments down below. What type of formation would you like to see us switch to? It needs to be a formation that has a center attacking midfielder, or it has 3 center midfielders like this one, for anybody to be included. So let me know what you guys think. I'm kind of in a moment of like not knowing what to do to change the formation. I need your help. So I need more goals to be scored. We're struggling right now to score goals. And I feel like we just need to try and focus on outscoring our opponents, because no matter how good our defense is going to be, on ultimate difficulty, I will always concede goals. It's pretty much impossible for me at this stage to not concede goals. So yeah, just let me know what I need to be doing. I need to change something about the team. It's not working in the past 2 episodes. We have been struggling a lot, and I feel like a lot needs to change. So help me out in the comments as always. Thank you guys so much for being here and watching this episode. Hopefully from next episode on, it's going to be more than just one game, just to keep that in mind, guys. Newcastle currently in that 7th position, same amount of points as Wolves, and just 3 points away to move into the 3rd position. So we desperately have to win and show that we are a top 6 contender again. I'm very unhappy with the positioning of our team at the moment. I'm very unhappy with the fact that players like Ben Yedder have kind of stopped scoring. So I don't like seeing that. So hopefully we can change that around in the second half of the season. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you for watching this one, and see you next time. Take care and peace.